talk today about Bitcoin. And what does the Bitcoin chart say to you today, Jim? And
Well,
welcome, by the way.
yeah,
Hopefully
thanks
you're
for the
having a
welcome.
great July 4th.
Yeah, I think we're getting there. I like this chart, and the reason I like it is because we're very close to a 50% retracement of the high. It's a very simple concept. The high was 19,870.62. If you divide that by 2, you come up with 9935.31. So the idea here from a GANN perspective, the 50% retracement of high or the 50% of a range is always one of the most important levels. So in this case, we're using the high, and 9935, you can see 9 months in a row, we've been trying to get above it. We failed. My theory is that if you get above it, you will go very quickly toward new highs. There are a couple other levels above it, around 10,200, 10,600. So if you want to be safe, I would wait for a close. You can put on a very small long position on a close above 9935, keep it small, and then once you close above 10,600, then you add to your position. But keep in mind, this is educational. I'm not telling you to buy or sell. I'm just telling you what the GANN charts would indicate, that if you close above 10,600, you're likely to go dramatically higher. But we're not there yet. It could fail and go straight down. That's why you don't buy it right now.
Yeah, we've been seeing that the market's been doing lots of head fakes. I believe last week we got a little bit of a fake out on the short of the market. And I've actually added to my silver position recently. And it is, this Bitcoin looks like one of those trades where the gold trade, the silver trade, the Bitcoin trade, they're all sort of betting against the traditional markets, and that the inflationary or the worry of the Feds printing all of the money is leading to these type of trades that might be defensive. Would you look at that way?
Yeah, I do. In fact, that's the way I have been looking at it. Although I will admit that lately a few analysts have pointed out that the correlation between the S&P, the stock market, and Bitcoin has now jumped from 30% to 60%. So their theory is that if the stock market goes down, Bitcoin will go down because it's correlated with the stock market. That's something new. So from my perspective, I would not get overly long Bitcoin until after it closes above my GANN levels, with the idea that, you know, better safe than sorry. There's no reason to get long now. I mean, you're talking 9,000 area. Why get long now? You're better off buying yourself insurance by waiting for a close, say above 10,600, and then you can say, okay, it's turning higher. If it actually, we can't rule out the possibility that, you know, Bitcoin might go down with the stock market. If it's going to be that correlated to the stock market, then yeah, it's not going to work out. It's going to be a bad trade.
Is there anything right now that you're seeing as negatively correlated to the market?
Well, this is where gold comes into play. It's probably more so than silver. Traditionally, if people really get worried about the stock market, they're going to buy gold. So that's the number one thing to look at. But I believe silver will get, you know, if gold goes to new highs, it'll drag up silver. So I think silver is a good trade too. But I think gold will probably lead the way initially, and then maybe silver will catch up. But, you know, Bitcoin is an open question because, you know, people can argue it both ways. And I don't take a view on it. I just say, look, I'm waiting for us to close above my GANN levels. And if it doesn't do it, then no trade.
Very good. So here we are. If it's above 10.6, you're saying it's a good move up to perhaps the 12.4, potentially the 14.9, and even beyond to take out some new highs at 17 and even 19,000.
Yeah, in fact, I think if you get above 10,600, you're probably going to new highs. So it's kind of an on-off switch. If you don't get above 9,935, you're not going anywhere. You might even go down. if you get above 10,600, yeah, you probably go to new highs.
Very good. So let's wrap it up for people to reach out to you. I think you've got your information at the top there. You just want to give a little invitation to anyone who wants to connect with you.
Yeah, my email is jamessmith@gannanalysis.net. If you send me an email and ask about a 3-month trial subscription, I'm doing a sort of a promotional rate for new subscribers. If you want to get in at a reasonable price and see what GANN is all about, I'll give you a very attractive rate for 3 months. Gives you a chance to try it out and see if it works for you.
Very good. Well, thank you very much, Jim. Have an absolutely fantastic July 4th weekend. And that will bring this section of Off the Charts to a close. Thank you very much.
All right.